What's up, YouTube? This is Juggernaut097 bringing you guys another video today, and today I'm going to be doing my WWE NXT review for June 24th, 2015. So, nonetheless, let's get started with this review, and I'm going to try to keep this review a little short because there's a storm getting ready to come, and I don't want to be caught in the storm, So this might be one of my last videos. I actually don't know, But pray for me. Hopefully, I am safe after this video. Just pray for me. Pray for your brother. But I don't know why I said that, but let's get started with this review. Let's quit wasting time. So, to kick off the show, we had, the entire roster out at the top of the stage. Triple H talks about Dusty Rhodes, and then they do a 10 belt salute to him. Of course, we know that Dusty Rhodes helped out the NXT, roster and stuff. He helped them out, like backstage and all that good stuff. So I like how they did this. They pay respect to Dusty Rhodes, so that was good. And then, after that, we are joined by Hideo Itami. He's in a sling and suit, and he comes out to the ring. Greg Hamilton interviews him about his injury and his injury and his promotional work for the NXT title match at the 4th of July show. And he promises to challenge whoever the champion is after that, Kevin Owens or Finn Balor. And then, pretty much not Finn Balor, Kevin Owens comes out to the ring, and he pretty much interrupts him, that he says that he's going to end Finn Balor at the NXT special in Japan. And he said that, he kind of stumbled over his words. He said that he's been in a, he said delusional, but he kind of stumbled over his words, and then he pretty much, said that, hey, you know what? That right there was as bad, as bad as Hideo Itami's English. So I thought that was funny. That made me laugh during that. And then, because Hideo Itami doesn't do the best at speaking English, so yeah. And then he says that he didn't attack Itami because if he did, Itami would be, on the shelf like Sami Zayn is pretty much. And then also he wants Hideo Itami to apologize for calling him a bad person, but Hideo Itami goes like, "You are a great champion, but you are a very bad human being." And then so Owens goes to attack, and then out comes Finn Balor, and they start brawling outside. So Finn Balor and Owens start brawl. So Owens kicks him in the gut. Owens kicks Finn Balor in the gut, and then Owens runs off to the top of the stage, and then Finn Balor does a running jumps off the stage to go after Owens, and then Finn Balor was going for the coup de grace off the top of the stage, but then Rhyno attacks him because 3 weeks ago they had a match, Rhyno and Finn Balor, so that's the reason why, because Finn Balor got the win at 3 weeks ago, so I think Rhyno wanted his revenge, so he helped Kevin Owens out, and then Rhyno kicks Finn Balor off the stage. So yeah, and then the main event tonight we had was Finn Balor versus Rhyno. So yeah, so that was the opening segment. I liked it. I like how they opened the show up. So yeah, pretty good segment there. And then next we have is a tag team match: Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy versus Jason Jordan and Sylvester Lefort. And the last time we saw Sylvester Lefort was probably the last time Sylvester Lefort and what's their partner's name? What was his old partner's name? I can't remember off the top of my head, but that was the last time we saw him. I can't remember off the top of my head, but if someone knows, please post down in the comments below. But Enzo and Sylvester Lefort started the match, and then Enzo, he hit a crossbody onto Sylvester, and then Collins got to the ring and then does a scoop slam, and then Enzo does gets tied in, and he hits a double team move, a senton type of move. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain that. And then Jordan makes a blind tag, and then Jordan dominates Enzo during the match, but Sylvester tags in and then does a double team shoulder tackle onto Enzo. Enzo, Amore, and Concast they get the win by a roll up when Enzo rolls up Jordan to get the win. So yeah, decent match, I think Enzo and Cassidy are going to be getting the title soon. Hopefully they get the tag team title soon, and then hopefully they get the title soon. Maybe at the next NXT special they will. So yeah. They're just trying to build them up to be stronger tag teams, and yeah. And then Jordan, once again, he loses with an air partner, so I don't know if he's ever going to team up with that Gable guy. Is that his name? Gable? Yeah, I think that's his name, Gable. But yeah. And then next match we had was Dana Brooke with Emma versus Cassie. Dana worked on her arm during the match and patted her on the head, which I thought that was funny, like how she does to Devin Taylor. I thought that was really funny. And then Cassie went for a roll up, but Dana kicks out at 2, and then Dana took a control with like a middle rope snapmare, like outside the ring. So she had control of her during the match, and then Dana Brooke had on like a submission onto Dana, and then Dana kept telling her to tap out, but Cassie didn't. Cassie didn't tap out, and then Cassie kicked her like in the head and does like a Des press on her, and then Cassie hits a like 2 clotheslines and kicks her in the corner, kicks her in the head in the corner, which I thought that really looked like that hurt. And then Dana Brooke wins by her finisher, and that was that. So nothing really else to say. I don't know what her finisher is called, but I know she wins by her finisher. So yeah. And then next we had was Devin Taylor. She was interviewing Charlotte about Dana Brooke. Charlotte says that no doors were open to her for except one of the opportunities. She basically says that she's pretty much gonna kick Dana Brooke's ass. So yeah, that was that. That was that part. And then next we had was, if I could find my notes here. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about this. I can't find my notes here for a minute. Okay, then next we have was part 2 of the Finn Balor, who Finn Balor is pretty much. And so we see that he likes to build Legos, he pretty much likes to do that. And Sami Zayn was with him while he was doing this. And then it shows how he liked to build Legos during SummerSlam 1995, which that is his favorite pay-per-view of all times. And then it shows Jason Albert, how he met him in Japan, and it looks like they're pretty good friends. And it shows some Carl Anderson, clips of Carl Anderson, and Finn Balor, or Prince Devitt, that was his name back in Japan. And yeah, I really like this. This special is good how they do this for Finn Balor. So yeah, this was good. I like that. And then next week they're going to do a part 3 for Finn Balor. So I think there's only going to be 3 parts. I don't know, maybe, who knows? But yeah. And then next we have was it showed pictures of Bull Dempsey. Bull Dempsey has been told to get in shape by William Regal. And it shows Instagram photos are shown. He's not really getting the point. What he has to do. He's not really doing anything about it really. So yeah. So that was that. And then next we have was the Hype Bros, Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder versus Angelo Dawkins and Sawyer Fulton. Mojo and Dawkins, they start the match. Mojo hits a shoulder tackle. Then Ryder gets tied into the ring. Ryder got hit. He hit a good drop kick onto Fulton. Mojo did a hammer dance type of move. I like that thing he did a couple weeks ago. And then Mojo did a punch into the corner. And then Dawkins and Fulton worked like Charlie Haas and like Shelton Benjamin. You know, like because this is what this is what their tag team kind of reminds me of a little bit. So yeah, I mean they kind of like did some double team moves like that. Um, they don't remind me of like they don't look anything alike like Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, but they're double team moves. That's what I'm trying to say. Their double team moves look like alike. So yeah. And then Ryder gets tagged into the match, and he does like a jumping clothesline, like he does a jumping clothesline off the top rope, and then Ryder hit like an elbow into the corner, then hits the broski boot, and then Ryder went for the cover, but Fulton broke the cover up, and then they did the Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley did the Rough Rider assist off the top rope for the win. So Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder wins, which I'm happy what they're doing with Zack Ryder. You know that they're, excuse me, I need to get this paper off the top, off the floor. Sorry. But back to what I was saying is, you know, what was I saying again? You know, I like what they're doing, Zack Ryder. You know, they have them do some things in NXT, and you know, maybe they can get that NXT Tag Team Championship someday. That'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be really cool, actually. So yeah, the winners match: Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder. And then next, it shows William Regal backstage, and he is greeted by Eva Marie. She, you know, talks about, you know, how she's been doing hard work in NXT. And you know, she goes like she would like a match with any NXT women here. And then Regal, you know, goes like, you know what, you can't get a match by your good looks and charms. He goes like, I'm gonna need to see some proof of that you're worth getting the match here. So yeah, that was that. And then next, we had the main event. It was Finn Balor versus Rhyno. Kevin Owens was on commentary during this match. I like Kevin Owens on commentary. You know, he does not like Byron Saxton, because Byron Saxton does not talk about the match. Does not talk about the match at all, but I like this match. This match was fun. They both started up the match pretty aggressive. They both, you know, they trade blows in the middle of the ring, and then Finn Balor does like a lot of chops onto Rhyno. Finn Balor did a nice like dive off the top rope onto Rhyno. Rhyno did a clothesline. Then Rhyno hit a good spinebuster during the match. Rhyno hits a spear like in the corner. Then Rhyno hit a lot of he had a lot of control during the match. And then Rhyno had like a bear hug on Finn Balor, but Finn Balor hit a drop kick off the top rope. Rhyno hit a good suplex. Finn hit a Pele kick, and then Rhyno was going for a clothesline. That's when Rhyno was going for a clothesline, and then, you know, Finn Balor hit the Pele kick. Let's see what else. And then Rhyno was on the top rope, but he got kicked in the head by Finn Balor. Balor to do Owens, and then Finn Balor was getting ready to go for like the coup de grace, but Owens, you know, pretty much got off commentary and then was going down to beat up Finn Balor, but then Finn Balor gets his attention, you know, distracted from he gets distracted, and he does a dropkick onto Owens off the apron. You know, when Owens was on the apron, and Owens goes down to the floor, and then, but the winner of the match was Finn Balor. He wins by the coup de grace, and he hits like a sling blade into the coup de grace off the top rope. So, yeah. And after the match, Owens came in and interfered, and he started beating up on Finn Balor, and Rhyno helped out, so they both double teamed Finn Balor, and then Samoa Joe came down to the ring to save Finn Balor from the beatdown he was getting in the ring. So yeah, this was NXT. So like I said, Finn Balor wins by the coup de grace, if I didn't say that already. But yeah, this was a pretty good NXT. I like it. I'm actually really looking excited to the 4th of July show. That show's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like at 5:30 in the morning, which is gonna be pretty crazy. It's gonna be really crazy actually. But yeah, that's about it, guys. If this guy's your first time ever checking out one of my videos, please smash that subscribe button. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at TheTrueJSB. My link is going to be down below, so you can go, and that's going to be in the description below. So you guys can go down there and go follow me on Twitter, because that will help me out a lot. Also, and help me out by subscribing to me also. And how many friends do we have? 15 for 15. So yeah, a little longer than I expected it to be, but you know what? It is what it is. So I don't really know what else to say. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing my Impact review. Stay tuned for that. Tomorrow my RH review. So we've got 2 reviews coming tomorrow, and probably one of these days I'm going to be doing my predictions for Slammiversary, because Slammiversary is this Sunday, which I don't know if I'm going to be watching it. Who knows? I guess we'll just have to see the rest of the matches. There's like only 3 matches announced for the pay-per-view, but enough of me rambling on. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Sorry this wasn't the best review either. I could have did a better review, but you know, it is what it is. So peace out. Catch you guys in my next video.